What's up, guys? It's Ricky. On this particular story, I want to talk about two particular clips that came out very recently. First, the Makhazi's driver who wanted to tell us how he suspected Makhazi to have used her womb for sacrifice. It's not me. That's what the driver said on TikTok. And then there was this guy called Tebogo. I think he's from Pretoria. I think he's Mapiano. I don't know. I don't follow this thing. And so I think he does Mapiano or something like that, or he's featured in some popular songs or something. And when he went on a trip to Nigeria, things went sour. He did a live stream when he was in Nigeria, and there was a lady next to him trying to stop him from saying what he was saying. He kept starting to accuse people that some people have sacrificed and they have done rituals with people. He claimed a lot of things. And so on this video, before I take you to this episode, I want to tell you about a certain type of a ritual that I think it's a red flag. Apart from these people talking about the rituals that they're talking about, and I don't think these stories might directly apply to these people, I want to just use this chance to talk about this type of a ritual. This type of a ritual, or Godfatherism ritual, it's where someone promises someone to introduce them to a cult. Okay, not everybody. And Bazalani, I'm telling you this because there are people who I knew they went somewhere. I remember years back, about 2011, and I was with a friend. This particular story, I tell it now. Maybe it'll be a story time one day. There was a friend of mine that I knew, and he was taken somewhere, and he was like, "Oh, you're a Christian." Oh, he started doing these things. He was making a mockery of it. And I was with my friend Tumelo at that time when he said these things. We were coming from church, and he went to brag about how he had sold his all, and very soon we will see him becoming famous in a so and so platform. Didn't happen. This has been about 12 years now. It didn't happen. So I wanted to talk about this ritual, Godfatherism ritual, where people go being promised something. They get there, then the thing that they were promised doesn't come, and then they think, it just didn't work. Can't you know? It's not that it didn't work, it's that they used you for ritual. The person who introduced you, the Godfatherism or whatever, they used you for ritual. You were a sacrifice. And so I want to talk about it because of these two stories. I'm not necessarily talking about the people that they are saying sold their souls, they are using people for ritual. No, I want to talk about them particularly. This idea. Let's go to the video and then I'll talk to you just in a second. There's been people that have said things about Makhazi, the Venda musician. And so what this man says, it kind of adds on top of what everybody had said. I can take out your secrets for those. This channel has an international audience. Not everybody here is Venda or speaks Venek. So you have to interpret.
I'm happy because of you. You are the one who is saying these things.
So he says, I will take out your secrets. I will take out things that I know about you. And she says, take them out.
Yes. Yes. I'm happy. Makhazi, just at what you are famous, you are good, you are big. Maybe you are not sacrificing each way.
So, because she's big and she's known and she's good, maybe she sacrificed, or she went and she did a ritual sacrifice.
For what?
What sacrifice each way?
For what?
What's the one?
So, it's no longer a question after that. He says, maybe Lua now sacrificed. He says, maybe you did that because everybody that's famous, it looks like they did something. So he's like, maybe even you did that. But then when he says it the second time, it's not a question anymore. He's now saying it.
For what?
What sacrifice each way?
For what?
What's the one?
Why don't you have a child?
What is no one?
Yeah.
Hey, that question is a question that you must ask God.
So her answer is, ask God. Not everyone is a child. Valid answer. Yes, we understand that there is rituals where people are made to either give their capability to have a child or so forth. And so it's a good answer, even though you could say maybe it's true. But it's a good answer to say it's God that knows that. Why do you menstruate twice in a month? That's a very weird thing to want to tell us.
Why keep as I too?
Yes.
Have you seen me doing that?
He says, so I used to drive you, so he knows this thing. So,
are you my boyfriend?
Beko driver.
No, you were driving me, but
Beko driver
seen me doing that.
she says, Nahim, he will take them out. Okay.
My banana, are you here to chat with me manipulating people with your life because of your own anger issues?
It's chaos. There is no peace. Principles are not there. It's like, okay, like why did he need to tell us this thing? Like him particularly. I get people talk what they talk. So you'll see why I'm asking this question here. People talk about humiliation rituals and all that kind of thing. Those are not the only kind of rituals that are there. Nowadays, there's godfatherhood rituals. And I think at most, many people, it's a godfatherhood ritual problem. What do I mean? A ritual where someone introduces you and they introducing you or them introducing you has nothing to do with you benefiting from the ritual. No, it's mainly that they are using you as part of their ritual. This is a form of a ritual that many people don't even talk about. The ritual that they had agreed to. When they get there, the ritual does not do what they thought it was going to do. Instead, it plunges their life into turmoil. So as a result of that, they feel the need to tell us. That's my question with these two gentlemen. It's why do they feel the need to tell us? You see, did you agree to go do something? Because it's easy for you to go somewhere and to do something and then come back and not tell us what you contributed or what you were there to do, and then tell us all of a sudden that person sacrificed. Some people need to tell us that other people have sold their soul. It's because they went somewhere or they went with that person somewhere to do something and the ritual didn't pan out. So, and how do you know the ritual didn't pan out? Is that the results that they were promised didn't come out. And so now they want to tell that person is thinking without telling us their involvement. I'm not saying that's the case with this particular two people, but whenever a person tells us about a ritual that someone is doing, especially as a person who might be in that same field, I'm always curious. Where were you? Like, how involved were you? There's many pastors who are telling us about being sold to rituals who don't tell us they went and nothing happened. They used you for ritual. The Godfather ritualed with you. They sold you. You were their sacrifice. And how do we know that you were their sacrifice? Is that what you had gone there for didn't come. Some people when we are listening to them, we should ask them, you, what had you gone there for? What did you get? Or they promised you something and you didn't get it. What was your reason for going there to begin with? We should ask, how did you come to know this information? Because for some people, honestly speaking, they are telling us half-baked information. When they come back telling us rituals that people that they were in the same industry with have done, most of them, they were involved. It's just that what they were promised didn't come. So what they were told were the positives of their involvement into those rituals didn't come. So now we are getting this information half-baked because we are being told a story by someone who knows a portion of a ritual, or who's telling us a portion of a ritual that someone did, but they don't tell us what portion of that ritual they partook in. So there is that. There is Godfather's rituals. And by Godfather rituals, I mean rituals which people are being promised. Let's go, I'll take you somewhere where you will do well. Nothing happened. That's my reason for talking about this subject. It's that their need to tell us is very interesting to me.